Hello, everyone. This is Coach Roger, and for those that have come seen me before, can't do it without my whistle. That's part of the stick. Hope you're all doing well. Again, this is Coach Roger Bacek, your Live Younger, Longer health coach, and I've got 3 questions for you today. How's this time of year make you feel? Are you excited? Are you gloomy? Are you overwhelmed? Well, I go the whole gamut of all the emotions. I'm sure you do too. So let's take a look at the second question, and that is, do you want to live younger longer? What does that really mean? We're going to kick that one around a little bit today. And why did you click on Ask Coach Roger? That's what I really want to explore, because I think I'm a little different type of coach than you may be thinking. So let's go back to number 1. Well, Thanksgiving's behind us, and if you're like me, ate too much, drank too much, loved it while it was going down, but afterwards you just kind of had that full feeling and go, geez, why did I do that again? You know, do you feel that way? Do you do that? Comment. I really would like to know. I think so many of us are. Well, we're blowing through December. Man, today's the 10th of December already. Christmas will be here, and we'll be celebrating New Year's before we know it. But too much food and just too much spending, it's crazy. But the thing I want you to think about is the fact that we're going to get to January and we are not going to make resolutions, because resolutions don't work. And I'll have a whole piece on that the first of the year. But I just really want you to concentrate on living in the present. I had one of my coaches a couple years back talked about that. It was a whole hour session on living in the present. And what does that mean? Well, that's all we have. The past is the past. My hello to you is gone, and it was. Now you're listening to me. Hopefully you're going to listen to the whole thing and maybe make a comment and subscribe. But live in the present. You know, if your football team lost last night or that night before, or whenever you were watching, whatever it was, and if they lost in the last second, they did. There's not a darn thing you can do about it. It's over. So don't get too crazy. The same with the holiday, with Thanksgiving. We ate too much. We know we probably shouldn't have. Don't beat yourself up on it. Just remember, you're going to do it again come Christmas Day or New Year's Day or New Year's Eve or whatever, or the next party you go to. Well, if it bothers you, you're the one who can control it. So, you know, but live in the present of what's going on today, and just use that in your daily life, along with coming to life with the attitude of gratitude. It makes a heck of a difference. So let's go back to question 2 about living younger longer. What's that really mean? Well, there's health span and lifespan. Do you want to live to be 90 and the last 10 years of your life, the last 15 years of your life, the last 20 years? I've seen it. I've seen it in my young years of people watching their spouse die over a 14-year period of time in a nursing home because of dementia. There's things that can do. I'm proud to say that no one thinks I'm as old as I am, but I'm about to celebrate my 17th anniversary of my heart attack, and I was 63 when that happened. So I'll let you do the math. But health span is more important than lifespan. And this is in one of my talks. I've got 16 reasons why. It's my wife, myself, 3 children, their spouses, and 8 grandchildren. That's 16 of us. And my goal is to see the youngest graduate from high school and not get there not in a wheelchair. And I'll be 85 when that happens. So anyway, that's what's most important. That's what I want you to think about. And as I branded myself as Ask Coach Roger, your Live Younger Longer health coach, what I want to do is be a partner with you and help you make the changes that can do that. And I assure you, it took me 63 years to get to the point where I had that health wake-up call, and it's taken me going on 17 years to straighten it around and get rid of 40 pounds and some other bad habits. But I still like my whiskey, I still like my beer, and I still like a hamburger now and then. But just, I want to talk to you on it. So, why did you pick Coach Roger? Well, look at my post last week on YouTube. It's basically my story of how I got to be the health coach that I am, and how I got here and want to come alongside you and work with you to inspire you to make changes. The thing I found about coaching, people think, oh, you're a health coach, everybody runs to you. Right. Not necessarily. There's so much on the internet and so much free that it is tough. But the thing I've learned, having an accountability partner is key. Someone that is willing to check in with you once a week, twice a week, whatever it might be, once a month. Set some simple goals. No great big long list that you got to eat this, you got to eat that, don't do this, don't do that. That's not where I'm at. You know what you got to do. And again, that same coach that did a piece on living in the present gave me a list of 5 affirmations that I like to do, and I practice that, and I'll read these to you because the light's glaring a little bit. But the first one is, I add value to your life. I add value to other people's lives. And that's what I'm doing with my coaching and hopefully in my mission of inspiring healthy living around the world. I am a great and powerful listener, and I always wasn't. I'm as engineer / salesman / manager, I talk too much. But I am a great listener. When I know I'm supposed to listen, I will listen. I will listen to what you have to say and how I can meet you and help you make the change you want to make without giving you a piece of paper saying you have to do this, because you aren't going to do it. I'm the same way. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. Okay. I'm confident and charismatic. Hopefully you see that on the videos here. And, charismatic or confident, pay serious attention. That's a little bit of, hopefully, charisma. But I'm a generous giver and an excellent receiver. Something else of living in the present is, if people want to help you, and this goes back to the good book, love thy neighbor and all that. If people want to help you, graciously accept it. If you do get injured, if you do get sick, a family member gets sick, you have a death in the family, and someone wants to bring you dinner, accept it. And if you already have too much in the refrigerator, accept it anyway. That's what being a generous giver and excellent receiver is all about. But the more you give, the more you get. It's proven. And then the 5th point is influence. I want you to find your truth. And when I help you find that truth, that's when you'll make some changes. That's where I was. Because I was really happy. It was healthy. There's nothing wrong with me 17 years ago. And then I went on that ski trip with my son, and the mountain kicked my butt. And I had the mother of all chronic diseases. And 5 days before that, I was fine, according to the doctor and everything else. So you never know. And that's where the health span comes in and is more important than lifespan. Thankfully, the good Lord spared me. He wasn't done with me. And you know, I've had 17 years, and the way I feel today, I know I can outwork just about anybody my age, and a lot of people younger. And I still do a lot of physical work around the house, etc. So just think about that. Live in the present. Go through the holidays, enjoy it. When you eat too much or drink too much, or spend too much money, just accept the fact that you did that and go on your way and correct it and try not to do it again. So pay serious attention. I really appreciate you checking in. If you liked what you heard, subscribe, share it. I'm also on Facebook at Ask Coach Roger. Excuse me. But so subscribe, share, like, comment, get more people involved, because if you ascribe to the secret diet, which is eat real food, not too much, mostly plant-based, you will change your health and your life. So with that, you have a blessed evening. I'll be back next week. I'm not sure what the story will be, but it's going to be a continuation of the same themes. And I just want you to pay serious attention, come to life with an attitude of gratitude, and we'll see you next week. God bless. Take care.